Happy Sunday morning. We're streaming early again. So I'm starting in the house this morning. We're going to go in the backyard. But we got so many super chats yesterday that we went to town. Haas literally blew us away with all of the super chat donations. So we got tons of stuff. So I'm still going to make a dedicated video for all the stuff that we got for the dogs. And just so you know, to make it into a short, but they've got tons of stuff, y'all. So we'll go over that a little later. I just wanted to start the stream off just thanking everybody for the super chats. The dogs are going to be super happy once all the stuff, all the toys gets out there. So we'll go through all of it later. But let's go outside. Come on, big girl. She's on the couch. He's got him in the toy already. You guys ready to go outside? Well, he's gonna go out the doggy door. Go out the doggy door. There we are. So I'm gonna do a dedicated video, kind of showing all the stuff that we got from the super chats. So I mean, like I said, Haas literally blew us away yesterday. I think he donated like 50 some dollars, y'all. So puppy's got a lot of toys. There goes Missy and her marking. Yeah, everybody's. Hey, Chloe, what's going on? Good morning. So, yeah, this is going to be a relatively short stream this morning. It's so beautiful out here, y'all. The weather is finally cooled off here in Texas. Where did my water while ago? Storm Malicious, where you at, baby? Come here, baby. Yeah, I mean, they couldn't be happier, y'all. These guys could not be happier to be outside. Could not be happier. Oh, man. Look at little Missy, y'all. Exploring. Her and that bone, man, I'm telling you, she has a affinity for this bone. Yeah. Yeah, so she's already starting to guard it. Oops. You gotta get it, buddy. Music Heart Morning. Good morning. Hey, Lucy. So, doggy, yes. It's a wonderful morning. So he's got his eyes fixated on the neighbor's dog way in the distance. So I'm gonna see if he's gonna actually stay here. Araya, how are you? MD Nasser, jump. Music Heart. Whoa. Where are you from? Texas. We're in Central Texas. How many dogs you got? Got 3 of them. Cadi Corso, my Roddy over there. I don't know what the world she's eating. Some grass, I think. Let's go see what the Rottweiler's eating. And then I got the little one over there, little Missy. So yeah, this is my Rottweiler, Storm Malicious, and my Cadi Corso, Rain. And little Missy's over there. So yeah, Lucy, you got 3 of them. Music Heart, it's midnight here in the Philippines. Wow. So we have people from the Philippines here. Say hello from the Philippines. Or to the Philippines, rather. Yep, 3 of them. 3, Lucy. Here's my little girl. Here's my little baby. Oh, little Missy. Say hello to everybody. Hello. Yeah, the 2 big ones are just having a blast. I mean, it feels so good outside, guys, that there's no reason to be inside the house right now. No reason. 12th man, what's going on? Good morning. Yeah, man, they are playing because it's a great time. The neighbor's dogs are at the fence line just looking and staring. That is crazy. Look at little Missy. Oh man. Yeah, and so far they've been playing really nice. So you couldn't ask for anything more today. I mean, Missy, what you sniffing, girl? I was a little bit worried for my Rottweiler because she was kind of limping a little bit this morning, but she's doing okay right now. But she's gonna need some anti-inflammatory later on today. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, man, Texas can be great. So music, heart. If you watch any of my live streams over the summer, it has been scorching hot. It's been extremely hot out here, man, and it's burning up my grass. I mean, it's just been just torture. So around about September or so, it starts to be wonderful here in Texas. Like Central Texas, where we are. I mean, it's beautiful. The mornings are beautiful. The evenings are great. I mean, it's wonderful. But Texas is a big state, man. So we got all kinds of climates here. I mean, we have the North Texas where we get colder weather. We have the South Texas close to the Mexico border. We got West Texas where it's dry, more like desert. We got East Texas where there's pine trees, and you got Central Texas. So I mean, Texas is if you come to visit, you can make sure you make plans to go to different areas because it's very variable. Lucy, yes, they are play fighting right now. This is very, very light play fighting too, Lucy. Like, see, I mean, watch this. Let me show you. Watch out. Hey, move, move, move. Come here, come here, come here, come here. See, I mean, they're just like, they're not even they're not really biting each other. They're just, uh, they're just nipping, and that's how they play. Um, if you watch them, they'll put their, she'll grab hold to the neck or something and pull in the skin, but it's usually like, see how she's pulling on it now, but she lets it go. Now here's the thing though, it can turn into something. It can turn into a little bit more, and if we keep watching, it may actually escalate. And so when it does escalate, like almost like almost like now, then I usually step in and say, all right guys, that's enough. You know, he's more persistent. He wants to keep the game going. But he's also the more gentle of the two. So the Cane Corso is super gentle. He wants to go, 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 but he's really, really gentle. She's kind of like, I'll go with you a little bit, and then she'll get to a point where she gets upset or something, or gets her feelings hurt, and then she takes it too seriously. So I have to kind of jump in, mainly for her, not for him, and never for him. He's always gentle. TIU, do I have an Eminem lyric that resonates with me? I gotta think about that. Let me think about that for a second. I'll get back to you on that. Same here in the Philippines, so hot, but during the December, extremely cold here. Yeah. So music hard. I will say even in the winter for us, it doesn't really get that cold. We generally get maybe 1 or 2 days where it freezes, and and we have to cover up our plants and stuff like that. But for the most part, it never really gets too cold after that little short snap freeze that we have. Now we'll get a freak winter storm, ever so often, but it's really not common around here. So basically, from September all the way to May of next year, it should be great outside. But in terms of that's the storm, and Rain has to go poop over there, and then that's a little Missy. Hey, Paul. Good morning. McFlurry. Sorry, TIU. Diva Boss. I think you should buy a pit bull. No, Diva. uh, I think I've tapped out with my dogs. I think 3 is plenty for me. I'm barely getting the time that I want to spend with them, and just having another dog sounds like it'd be way more than than I more than I need to get involved in. Now, uh, Ozzy the Cane Corso, our sister station, she has a pit bull with her two pit bulls. Um, Gypsy and Tux are pit bulls. So if y'all subscribe to her channel, you know what I'm talking about. So she does well with hers, but I don't know. I'm tapped out. Pet the dogs, please. Doodle Man wants me to pet you. Come here. This is a Connie Corso. He's a little more independent, y'all. So like he doesn't crave my attention. Like he wants to be next to me all the time, no matter where. And the same in the house too. Like if I'm in the house somewhere, I move from one room to the next. He's right there. He wants to be there, but he doesn't necessarily crave, the attention like this. Like he'll accept it, but he'll like walk off sometimes. He'll be like, all right, I'm done. My Rottweiler though, of course now he's super interested. Now, Stormy, come here, baby. Storm. Okay. Stormy, come here. And then he jumps and intercepts her. Rain, move, boy. I didn't call you. Oh, he's just starting mess this morning, y'all. Storm has been such a good dog. Stormy, come here. Storm. Rain, 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 rain. Oh my God. Here, let me. Nope. Stormy, come here, baby. There it is. Okay, well, anyways, that's the point. Oh, Missy done found a sticker. Look at that, y'all. She's hopping. Missy, you got a sticker, baby? You got a sticker in your foot? Uh-oh. Here's the problem with my little dog right here getting a sticker in her foot is that she won't let me get it out. Like she will bite me trying to get the sticker out of her foot. So oftentimes I let her go inside the house and she'll rub it on the carpet and she'll get the sticker out herself. Yeah, no problem, Doodle Man. Diva says, do you love them? I do, Diva Boss. They are my children. Lucy says, I have one dog. If I have two, I would make it the same breed. Yeah. My dad friend said has a pit bull, is so friendly. Yeah, I mean, they are good dogs. I'm not saying that they're not great dogs. I'm just saying I just don't want another mouth to feed. You know what I mean? The ears are so tiny. Lucy says, Loop the smoker. How do you break up the two dogs if they fight? Well, I usually use the distraction mode loop. I'll usually just grab a toy like this. If they'll kick up again, I'll show you what I'm talking about. When they kick back up, I usually use a toy and distract them. I'll get in between them, and that generally works. And this guy, he's got so much energy this morning. I love that little noise he makes, that little flappy flap. I call him Flappy Boy sometimes. Give me Flappy. Y'all, poor Missy. Poor Missy. She got a sticker. If I go over there, I guarantee you, if I go over there, I mean, she's still trying to assert her dominance, even with the sticker in her foot. Look at her. She can't help it, y'all. That little dog cannot help being dominant. Look at her. Foot hurt, sticker in her, and she still got to do that. Oh, she must have worked it out. She's walking on it now. Sometimes those stickers just fall out. Manoj, good evening. Whoa, you must be in a different country there because it's morning for us. What are their names, Lucy? The dogs? This is Rain, Missy, and Storm is over there, the Rottweiler. Try to say hatch to your dog. Speak it loudly and clap your hand if they're fighting. We Filipino do that, but they are seriously fighting. Say teats. They are stop. Just try it. Yeah, man. So my dogs will not necessarily respond to, because I haven't trained them to, obey a particular word when it comes to when they're fighting. So I can say whatever, clapping the hands probably get their attention, but if it's loud enough. But me holding this camera, it's hard to do that. So what breed is he? So he's a Connie Corso, and then of course the other one's a Rottweiler. What do you train? We do that to train our dogs. Yeah, I mean, whatever stimulus to get their attention when they're doing something you don't want to do will work. Obviously, you don't want to abuse your dogs, though. Great, more pit bulls. No, not more pit bulls. I don't have many pit bulls. What a cutie. I see Rain over there, over the sickness from eating all those treats. Yeah, so 12th man, that boy, he puked, I don't know, for a couple hours. He was just puking outside. He was fine, and we ended that live stream with him kind of laying around, but he did well over the night. He did well the next day, so you could tell he's back to himself now. But yeah, he ate $15 worth of treats from Missy's. Missy, it was Missy's treats too. Like I buy those specifically for her, and he ate almost that whole bag. Doodle man, do they swim? Yes. She's a swimmer. He doesn't really like to swim. He can, but he doesn't like it. She loves it. So yeah. So Rain is doing much better. What was I saying earlier? Jamie says I have a cat named Stormy. Oh, we call it. That's one of our nicknames for Storm. We call her Stormy sometime. Cherish. What's up, Mike? Casper, hey, how are you? Good to see you again. Doodle Man, does the small dog like to swim too? No, she hates it. Little Missy hates the water. She is not a fan at all. Okay, so like now they're kicking up, right? Let me, well, Missy may stop them, but I'm gonna show you how I grab a toy and get in the middle of it. This used to be their favorite toy. They used to love this shark here, but they've kind of laid off of it. That dude has some ups, guys. I mean, I can barely, he has some height. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I must have confused you. They definitely got a lot of energy this morning, yo. Which is good. It's okay. I want them to burn off the energy. They'll have a better morning if they got a good workout this morning. Good. I love the way they play together. Me too. That's why we got two of them, because we had, for a while, we only had Storm and little Missy. And I felt bad for Storm because she's always been a real active Rottweiler, really kind of more of a dominant, but also likes to play rough. And so we needed something that was another dog that could match her energy, and so, or even complement her energy. And I like to say that this Cane Corso does exactly that. He's tough, he's big. She can't quite boss him around. She kind of still does to a degree, but for the most part, she can't really just go at him, and because he can take a lot. This big boy can take a lot. He can dish out a lot. He's very gentle though when it comes to her, whenever they play. And I know people talk about those Cane Corso's bite force, but if he really wanted to, I'm sure he could put the hurt on her. But he's very, very gentle with her. So even whenever they're doing play fight and she'll be serious, and he's just kind of like, yeah, I won't even bite you. I'll just nibble at you, or just, you know, he's a good boy when it comes to being a friend for Storm. What you got, buddy? What you got? Urgh. Urgh. Here comes my Rottweiler. Traveler says should put a toy on the swing in the back so they can have fun to jump in. Oh, that's a good idea. I used to have a big tire up there, but yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Like put a big ball on there, and then it's kind of like, cause it's attached to a limb up there, so I can let them jump. Oh, that's an excellent idea. Excellent idea. Cause I have like this little. Let me show you what I have. And I know they've got rubber ones too. I've got this thing here, and it has a handle, you know, but I can get one of those big rubber ones, like the one for the horses, and put it up there and let it dangle. See if they like it. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let me screenshot that. Jenkins, what's going on? Jim says, "Awes, Loop the Smoker, defo a good match for each other." Yeah, I think so. His buns. Sounds like you got a Corso for the same reason I did, to have a buddy for the Roddy to have fun. Also take the roughness. Exactly why we got a Corso. Yeah, exactly. Same thought process, right? Something that is tough enough that can take on the Rottweiler, and because she gets it, man. You can see even right now. Look how determined she is. I mean, he's a lot stronger than her, but her willpower is just, ugh. She won't give up sometimes. Sometimes she will. Sometimes she'll just drop it like a bad habit. But you see how he takes that? And that's a lot of force, guys. If you've ever been on the other end of a toy when a Connie Corso or a Rottweiler is yanking their head around like that, that's a lot of force. They will pull you if you're not like. So for me, I mean, they can make me. Now, I'm not necessarily a huge guy, but if I'm on the other end, they can pull me, not all the way, because I'm making my point, guys. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever I actually play that game with them on purpose, just so they feel my strength. Do you know what I mean, guys? Like I do that as like a alpha thing, where I'll get a big toy and I'll let them pull me, and then I show them my strength, and they feel that. They literally feel that I can yank them forward. They know that they can't win against me. I know it sounds like elementary, but I think it means a lot to them that, oh, this guy has got some real strength. So it keeps me. It's like just basic dominance, speaking the dog language. Then other times I let them win too. I let them play, but every now and then I show force, guys. Like not hurting them, but let me show you. Like if I do this and he's going right, and we're going, oh, he's almost distracted. But if I can get him to pay attention, you know, I'm pulling him, and he feels that. He feels it. He's pulling against me, but then oh yeah, feel that? Or, well, you guys can't feel it, but you see that. But then I'll just like, come here, come here, come here. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but see, I mean, that was a lot of force, guys. That was a lot of force. But he felt that. The point is not just, not to hurt him. The point is just to give him the sense that, oh yeah, this guy's got some strength to him. So yeah, you wouldn't believe how much force he's putting on this right now. But so I gotta stay in the gym, guys. I gotta stay in the gym. Yeah. And I'm not saying you have to do this, because I mean, I know people that have big dogs like this and they don't do this, but for me, I just like to give them that physical message. Have you tried tug of war with them? Yeah, that's exactly what what do you mean, like what I'm doing now, Doodle Man? Who's the strongest between? This guy, he's definitely strongest. This guy's basically pure muscle. I mean, look at them thighs, man. Pure muscle. Jenkins says 31.4K, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're moving up. Found it through a YouTube video. Oops, I missed something. Hey, Stephen, what's going on from Australia? John B., what food do you feed them? I do a combination of kibble and softer food that has vegetables in it, carrots and peas and things like that. And I'm in the middle of now kind of experimenting with his food, because we're trying to change him up a little bit, see if he tolerates a different blend. Future goals is to start adding raw. That's future goals. Give them whey protein. What? I've never heard of that. Do you ever get scared of your dogs? Never. 12th man, never. Well, I take that back. Yes, 12th man. This guy. Sometimes we will be dead sleep, and he like, and it rocks the house, yo. It rocks the house, and I literally jump, like it scares me a little bit. Now, him, coming up to me once I get my bearings, I'm cool. But that bark that he has it'll rock the entire house. So yeah, that does happen. But in terms of me interacting with my dog, no, absolutely not. Because the moment that you show fear to these dogs is the moment that they will start running you. They will start taking an alpha position. You cannot show fear around these dogs. That is the one thing you cannot do. If I can stress that 100 times over in this, if you get nothing else from this stream, know that you cannot show fear for big dogs like this. Do not do that. And it's very subtle. Like if he walks up to me and I walk backwards like I'm scared, he senses that. He gets what he feels that it's like a cue for them. Like, oh, he's lesser than. No, 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 no. You don't ever do that. So one lesson if I can convey to everyone is if you're gonna have a big dog, please don't act scared around these dogs because they will sense that. He wants to play rough this morning. He wants to feel that strength, boy. You want to feel that strength. You want to feel the alpha energy. Mm. Look at that. Look at the guy's lips. Like a cartoon character. Okay, let me get with the comments. Thanks that you didn't forget about me. No, man, Jenkins, you've been solid. Jenkins has been like one of the first people on this channel. Guys, he's pulling me, y'all. Jenkins is usually the first one. Oh gosh, oh he almost got me. Ah, there we go. He's testing. I better not get old, guys. Hey guys, testing me. You ready? Whoa, faked you out, boy. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Oops. No, man, I never forget about you, Jenkins. You've been solid, dude. Absolutely solid. Ram guy, scared of your own dogs. Yeah, no, Ram guy, you don't want to be scared of your own dogs, right? Uh, Azim says, Connie Corsa. Jose Robles, try to bully with chicken. Try to bully with chicken. Not quite sure what you mean. Is that Chop from GTA? Sigma, I don't know. Ram guy, WTF? Ram guy, startled, maybe scared never. Yeah, exactly. It startled me, but I'm not really scared of my dogs, right? I need a stud for my Connie Corso Luna. I wish I could stud him out, but he's fixed. YouTube is feeling what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, really? Paul, how do I change that? How I fix that? Have a great rest of your. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, his buns. Doodle man, do they like hugs? Not really. I mean, they'll take it here. Like if I do this, he'll lick me in the face. Whoa! Now he's starting to jump. She growls when I try to give her a hug. All right, we'll see you when you come back, Jenkins. But Paul, is there a way I can fix that? I don't know what's going on with that. I can't imagine why YouTube would be filtering anything that you have to say, Paul. So let me know if there's a way. Let me click on your name and see if there's something. Okay, here, Paul. Let me try something real quick, and I'll take it off. But if you're okay with this, I'm gonna add you as a moderator, and see as a moderator your same comment gets filtered out. I mean, I would think that with the privilege of a moderator, you should be you should be straight. So if it's okay with you, I'm gonna add you as a moderator real quick, and I can get rid of it later. But that's kind of weird that they would be taking out your comments. So how about a standard chat modes and I can manage more. Okay, so I'm gonna put you as a standard moderator. See if that helps. Okay. Oh, I got you. Okay, so they're trying to filter out keywords like Facebook or whatever. Interesting. Okay, well that explains it. Zaza, wait, do they know any tricks? I don't teach the big ones tricks. They don't really know a whole lot. I mean, I can get her to lay with the treat. My little one, she can do a little more things. I teach her how to roll and sometimes beg, but honestly, these guys take up so much of my time. I don't really do a lot of training for tricks anymore like I used to. When it was just her, we used to do all kinds of little things because she's kind of the perfect little dog to do treats and stuff or tricks with. But now it's just making sure these guys have fun and stay you know, well adjusted and just have what they need to survive, kind of thing. Gopal, what's going on? Rainy Bop, where you going, buddy? Where you going, Rainy? He's like, I'm gonna check the other side of the house. He's doing rounds, guys. Here's my Connie Corso. What's up, big boy? What's up, big boy? Yeah, he's my slobber king. We're gonna call him Slobber King. Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, he doesn't really crave like human affection as much as she does. Like I think she really wants to be petted all the time. Like if I was out here doing this all day, she would absolutely love it. She wouldn't even budge. She loves that. You know that affection. Even on the couch, she will just move heaven and earth just to get petted. You know, put her big paws, her head on my lap. Just she just can't go without her. Can't go without human affection. This guy, he can kind of do without it sometimes. Like he'll take it, but you know, and he walks up to you. He's more about, I don't know, just want to know where you are. He wants to be in the room with you. Doesn't have to have the human affection. See how he just kind of walks off? Like I was just rubbing him, and he's like, I'm gonna go somewhere else. She would never do that. If I was rubbing her, she'd be like, okay, I'm gonna be here for forever. Same with little girl. That little girl, she loves a human affection. Zaza do. But are they aggressive to strangers, or do they love? No, they don't like strangers. That's the only thing. The only one that's really good with strangers inside the house is Missy. Missy is pretty good with people, new people, but the big dogs, when it comes to their territory, they are not welcoming. And usually when people come over, like people are doing repairs, I have to put them in the kennel, and then even then I fuss at them, tell them, no, don't bark. You know, she's the only one that will accept. Now when we're out and about, he's good for that. I was hoping to taking him out yesterday, but it looks like it got pushed back to today. So we're gonna do a little socializing today so that we can maintain that skill. Somebody's been digging, y'all. Oh my God, I hate it with my dogs. And here's that sand I was telling you about. You see how that sandy soil? We don't have real soil out here. But yeah, he's good with people away from the house, but not when people come to the house. So Paul says I co-found a co-op that sell raw in Dallas, Texas for $1.90 a pound, but you need to buy in bulk, and they only allow quarterly orders. Interesting. Paul. I might need to get with you on that and start looking the budget for that. So co-op, does that mean like it's like from a local farmer or something like that? Because I mean, it sounds like $1.99 is probably a pretty decent price. I subbed and liked the live. Thank you, Zaza. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, I need to look into that, Paul, for sure. Let wifey know, because wifey kind of does the majority of all the food stuff for the dogs, and so I'll get with her too. I'm sure there's something like that. There has to be a co-op here because we're close to San Antonio. So I would think there's some place around here that could probably do the same. I don't know if they could match that price, but I'm sure. Anu retracted. So Anu, did you retract your message, or was that something that was done by YouTube? Chow chow, let the dogs fight. No, my dogs don't fight. I do not want my dogs seriously fighting. I know it looks like it. I know he's like, you're a hypocrite. You show videos where they look like they're fighting. Nope, they're not. I will video them when they're playing really rough, to draw the attention of the audience. But I don't fight my dogs. They are not meant to fight. I think that's horrible, unethical. But I can get him to play, hopefully. Here, let me see. Watch. Maybe not. He's got his eyes on something else. Try to start some mess. Couldn't do it. Couldn't start any mess. He must see the neighbors. Dog food, yeah. Sigma chop. You're just joking. Well, if you stay on long enough, I'm sure they're going to get back going if you want to see more action, because these dogs love to play rough. I'm telling you, that is, I make subscribing like, thank you, thank you, thank you, Chow Chow. So sometimes when she starts doing this, I take away her toy. Let me show you because and I know she really wants it to, but the reason why is because where are the pieces that she tore off? You don't see them. You know why? Because homegirl's been eating them. You know it. And you know you're not supposed to eat your toys. I asked you not to do that. Now you're going to have plastic in your poop all over the yard. You know it. Yeah, okay. Here, I'm going to throw this so you can have it, but don't eat it. Ready? Go. Yeah, exactly. You walk around the yard, you see all these little poop chunks with plastic and rubber. I'm like, the real danger is when she eats, if she eats too much and she gets obstruction of her bowel. That's what I don't want, right? Because that has to be surgically removed, and you're talking about a large vet bill. So there she goes again. I'm gonna take it away again from her again. I know. Oh, by the way, guys, if you have a big dog, you should be able to do what I just did, and they don't protest. You know what I'm saying? That's if your dog starts biting you for taking away their stuff, that means you don't have the top spot. And you need the top spot because for their own safety. Like right now, I'm taking that toy away from her because I don't want her to keep ingesting it. But she didn't bite me, she didn't bark at me because she knows dad's the alpha. It's my toys, I'm letting you play with it, kind of thing. Because I love you. Zaza, why is the sheep Christian? Because it got baptized. Hey, do you know that I do like dad jokes, right? On my shorts, I do a lot of dad jokes. So I gotta, hey. That was a little serious. Chill. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pushing 40 Thai farmer. I know the feeling, Thai farmer. Or Thai. How do you say your name? Thai FRM? Can I just call you Thai? I know the feeling because I done pushed it and I done passed over the 40s. No, not over. I'm not out of my 40s, but I done busted 40 wide open. DQ, I believe that's how you say name. Beautiful dogs. Thank you. I can't remember, but there's a toy that's impossible to rip apart. Bend your knees, everybody. Bend your knees. If you're watching, bend your knees. When these dogs run into you, they will take your knees out. So make sure you bend your knees. They see my comment. Which one? Shih Tzu, what's up, man? Aim high, yo. Aim high, Shih Tzu. Ty. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. I was a little depressed too when I hit 40. I was just like, man, I'm getting old. I never saw myself as an old dude, but man. But there's signs and symptoms, guys. When you turn 40, there's signs and symptoms. DQ says, I got American bullies, but I used to own German Rotties. Ooh. So Rotties with the big heads, is that what you call it in German Rotties? That square big head? About the fighting. Let me go look at your comment. Ciao, ciao. You about to hit 44? Yeah, so we're neck and neck, bro. We are neck and neck. You were still eating that. I told you stop eating that. Stop it. Stop it. Come get another toy. Come on. Let's go to the toy graveyard. To the graveyard. To the graveyard. Come on. We're gonna find a better toy. Tipping 45. Have you ever punched your dog? Oh no. Don't want to abuse my dog. Now I had to be aggressive with him, yes. So yeah, I had to get on to him. I do give them negative feedback sometimes. Come to the graveyard, guys. Come here. Let's go to the graveyard. They got new toys, guys. No. That one's going away. That one's going away. She keeps on. Nope. We got all this good stuff. Look at all this stuff. Do you want this one? No? I know y'all like the octopus. No? Nobody's digging it? No? The cow? No, I don't. No. Yeah, I know sometimes your dogs can frustrate you, but you got to do things that they understand. You know, if you're just taking out frustration just to be hitting your dogs, that's not good. And your correction needs to be at the time of the event, not later on, because they don't understand. They just like, if you don't do it in association with the bad habit or the habit that you want to correct, you're just beating your dog, and that's not what you want. Man, they're after that rubber thing over there. I don't mind him playing with it because he's not ingesting it. Have your so I'm located in VA. Where you bro? I'm in Central Texas, man, where it's finally beautiful, where the weather is finally cooperating. Right outside of San Antonio. There's a song. There's a song called China Grove by the Doobie Brothers. China Grove. Do y'all know that song? Well, we're not too far from China Grove. Now you guys are young. I'm pushing 59. Shih Tzu. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I am a little bit afraid of turning 50. You know, let me tell you, you can stay healthy, right? You can stay young. You don't have to get overweight and get debilitated, right? So, Shih Tzu, you're prior military, so I bet you still stay in shape, right? So I bet your quality of life is still good. Someone wants to have plastic poops. I know, Doodle man. I don't know what. See, I don't know what their problem is. China Grove by Mexican. Oh, Mexican OT has a song called China Grove too? Via San Antonio. Yeah. There she goes again. You know what? This whole show, I'm going to be taking this from you because you are not going to eat this. Yeah, I got to check out that Mexican OT song. No way. Come on, Shih Tzu. Come on, man. You better be hitting that gym. The military has taught you right. Don't be like those veterans. They retire, and the first thing they do is they get 350, 400 pounds, long hair, long beard, and 300 pounds. Don't be like that, right? You're not chewing. No, he's just biting on it. I don't mind you chewing on it, but I just don't want you to ingest it, boy. Shih Tzu's laughing. Little Missy says, I got to have a chance to go at it. You go at it, girl. You do it. You go for it. Man, okay, well, turn that ship around, Shih Tzu. Turn that ship around. Turn that Shih Tzu around, brah. That's one of my fears, you know, guys. I feel like when I'm retired, I want to eat like close to plant-based as possible. I want to grow my own food. I want to be the healthiest I've ever been. Because this the way I look at it is that when you work all these years and you've given everyone else your time, the moment that you have your time to yourself, I want to be able to do all the stuff that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Lakeside San Antonio. Give me them doggies. Nalana says, give me them doggies. She says they're beautiful, want one. Yeah. Well, you can't have mine. Okay, I love my dogs. But you can get your own. Camino says, how much chocolate is a dog allowed to eat? How about 0? If you want a sick dog, you can give your dog chocolate, but I don't like my dog sick. You see how he nips? But he's not even piercing. He's not going very hard. He is very gentle. He's annoying, but he's gentle. But my Rottweiler though, she takes it way too seriously sometimes. You know, and he's like full of energy this morning. Like he's all about it. He can't get enough of it. She gets irritated and then she goes overboard. So Zaza, they eat kibble mainly. Their main diet, what's mainly in their diet is kibble. And the one reason why we do kibble is because, first of all, kibble is kind of one of those things where the science has been worked out. So everything a dog really truly needs, theoretically, should be in a kibble, you know. Is it optimal? Probably not, and that's why people supplement and or use raw. So I want optimal dogs, but I'm also balancing time restrictions. I'm balancing money, how much I have to spend for that. So that's why the subject and the idea of putting raw with their kibble keeps coming up because I think it's probably better for them. It's an optimal diet for them. Now I have to balance that with the cost, and that's why Paul was just giving me some tips about maybe using a co-op. I guess he uses a co-op out of Dallas, and well, actually, so I'm assuming Paul, you have it shipped, right? So if they ship to where you are, they should be able to ship to where I'm at because I'm not terribly too far from Dallas. So yeah, Doc P, Doc Peacock says smoke weed every day. No, I can't do that. That's one thing about being in the military. You are not allowed to do any of that. And I'm not throwing away a military career over something that's for a cheap thrill, whatever you want to call it. How many years are they? Oh, how old are they? That's how. So 4 years old, 13 years old, and then my Connie Corso is 2. He's a 2-year-old over there drinking water. Mackenzie says hi. Mackenzie Francis. I think I've seen you before, haven't I? Blue Flame, you're back. What's going on? Mackenzie gave hearts, 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 hearts. Thank you, Mackenzie. What type of dog? So Rottweiler and Connie Corso that's drinking water, and then this is a Puggle or a mixed breed dog. How much cheese you give them? So Nylana, I avoid cheese for my dogs because it gives them gas, and the thing about these big dogs is they make big gases. I mean, they will blow up a room. So they can probably eat cheese, but I just don't want to be around my dogs, especially they sleep in the same room as we do. Excuse me. And when they get the farting, man, they fill up a room. It is like, and it's audible and it's just overpowering. Give them doggies. Okay, Lakeside, San Antonio. Michael guess. I think I read that already. Lakeside, does China Grove still have water problems? So I don't live in China Grove, but and I haven't heard anything in the news about their water problems. What was going on with that? Was it like contaminated or something? There she go again. Oh gosh, she caught me while I was getting off topic here. She's almost bitten through this handle. Girl, why don't you stop? Let's see if he'll go for it. I'm just gonna keep giving to him, girl, because you keep disobeying me. And he brings it right back to her. Let's see. Francis says, I have multiple Chihuahuas and a pit bull, and I have another dog that I don't know what type of, but I also have 2 cats, 1 kitten, and 1 full grown one. So Mackenzie, you have a house full. That is awesome. Xavier says, try to say my name right. Ha! W-R-I-G-H-T, right. not R-I-G-H-T, but W. Okay, cool. Doodleman says, if cats have catnip to get high, what do dogs do to get high? I don't know. Grass? I don't know. No, I don't have any cats, Zaza. Mazaya? Mackenzie's Francis says yes. You do have a house full. Ellen the rats. LOL. Mackenzie, how playful are they and how nice are they around people? So yeah, Mackenzie, we were talking about that earlier, that they're not necessarily great around new people, but family members are perfect for the most part. You still have to come correct with these guys, especially my Connie Corso, because he's very territorial. But other than that, they're just wonderful. I said it right, Xavier? Ha ha. Ale and the rest says, do you give your dogs peanut butter? Yes, I do. Sometimes it's like a treat, especially if I'm trying to teach a lesson, or we're just working on recall or something like that, or if I need to be still, then peanut butter is great for that. Haven't used the co-op. Heard about the co-op yesterday through a YouTube video. Okay, so you heard about it, but you haven't had it shipped yet. Okay, I just remember you living in Texas. Yes, people go there for all and they don't ship. Okay, you have to drive. Yeah, so no, Paul, I think Dallas for me that's a 4 hour drive. So if I'm in the area, which I do sometimes go because I have family there, but you know that'd be rough for me to do 8 hour drive for. So I would bet you though that there's somewhere here in San Antonio that does something like that because there's too many big businesses here to not have something like that around. But the idea is good. I'm trying to train my pit bull. Do you have any tips for me? Pit bulls are. I don't have pit bulls. I don't have never had experience with pit bulls, and I do have a cousin who breeds pocket pit bulls. I'm trying to get him on, desperately trying to get him on the show to answer all those type questions. But I would venture out and say that there's probably some very common things with dogs. You know, one thing is what motivates your dog? What motivates it? For my dogs, um, you know, certain treats they really, really love. So whatever they really, really love, you use that for leverage. Okay. Some dogs don't, or they're not treat motivated. They like affection. And they like words or touch or whatever. Whatever you can, or a special toy, whatever can motivate your dog, that's your leverage. And so when you teach something, you teach your dog something. If they're supposed to sit, if they're supposed to be watching you, you use that leverage and you reward them when they give that behavior that when they do the behavior that you're asking them to do, you reward them with whatever it is that they're motivated to be rewarded by. So that's a general idea with dogs, but there's some specific things depending on what breed. And like I said, I don't know much about pit bulls, but I do know that for most dogs, that's how that works. You just got to know your dog. What gets them excited, and that's what you want to use. You just my Rottweiler. You my baby Rottweiler. Mert says, "Oh, bro." Ellen the Rat says, "Mackenzie just use peanut butter." Zaza, facts about large dog. They are offer more protection. Large dogs are undoubtedly scare away intruders and serve as great house guards. Yeah, so Zaza, that's exactly right. I think for the casual person that's looking to break in, not really thinking it through, these guys will be a large deterrent for them, right? So they're not going to try to come in. Now, if they've planned it out, clearly they can bring stakes or they can use things that can outgun my dogs, right? But the random person that, and it's funny you guys mentioned that because there was somebody in the neighborhood running from the cops about a week ago, and so my community Facebook page, they were all like, you know, chiming in and getting their guns out. Like, I mean, we're in Texas, y'all, so people were like, let's get our guns and let's get our AR-15s and get on our golf carts and we're gonna hunt this guy down. So if he happened to jump over the fence, he'd probably see those dogs and like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Unplanned, but just, you know, so they do offer protection. Now there's limitations to that. That's why I do have, I mean, I'm military, but I have weapons in my house in case someone started out and they want to go beyond my dogs, then I have something for that. Mert says, here's nice. So where you at, Mert? Doodle man, just throw away the ball. You don't want plastic in there. Yeah, I know, man. I may have to. I like that she's enjoying it, and I like that she's motivated by the toy, but I may have to get rid of it. Mackenzie Francis. Okay, thank you. Paul says, Storm loves you. She is more attached to you more than Rain, probably. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of like Paul. She's like my spirit animal. Like she's always from day one. She chose me from day one to be her person. You know, he's kind of like, I don't know, he's 50-50 with everybody in the household. Like he's okay. He'll take my affection. Now he knows that I'm alpha though. I think he does senses me as being the alpha of the house. That doesn't mean that he doesn't respect my wife. It doesn't mean he doesn't respect my daughter. But I think he does know that, okay, well, you know, daddy's the big dog. You know what I'm saying? And so I think he feels that. And he does follow me no matter where I go. If I walk to the door, she may stay here, but he will get up and follow me. Case in point. He's right there by my side. And that's how he is everywhere. In the house, You know, Missy, she can care less. No, she's guarding this bone, so she told him to stop walking because of the bone. But if I go over here, he's right there by me. So that's, you know, so whether she's still attached to me, but he's more like attentive. He's gonna always be with you no matter where you are in the house, and no matter what time of day it is, or night. That's his behavior. Do you fish? Like Lake Calaveras has red fish. Ooh, I know where that's at. The wall, big fish at the cooling. I love the fish, but oh, guys, there it is. Dude, I think you're right about me throwing away this ball. I think you're right about it. Your days are numbered. Rubber ball, your days are numbered. Yes, you know it. You know you keep doing that. Here, let's see if this works. Uh-oh. Let's go over here and figure out if he's barking at the neighbors. You probably see somebody jogging by. But yeah, I used to love the fish when I was younger, my grandparents, but I just don't have the time. That's retirement goals, man. When I'm like you, and I'm not going into work every day, I'm gonna be on the lake. Connie Corso is excited. Nigeria, Vic Obadiah. Welcome from Nigeria, man. Mimi the Explorer. How old are they? The Connie Corso is 2 years old. The Rottweiler is 4, and Missy's 13, or almost 13. I love Rottweilers. They're so cute. Thanks, Ellen Rat. Well, I don't know if you were talking specifically about my Rottweiler, but that they are good dogs. I love the way they look too. Their coloring and everything. Come here, Rain. Come here, buddy. But this Connie Corso, yo, look at that body on him, though. You gotta like that too. Come here. Come here, let me get down. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at that. Wow. I love my Rottweiler. No way, she got it, y'all. Hold on. She took it out of the bird bath. All right. My pit bull once bit a person's finger, which was a robber trying to rob a house. Ooh. So yeah. So your pit bull just earned its keep right there. How many more times do I got to tell you no? Hey Missy, can you guard this for me? I'm gonna put this with your bone so you can guard this. Can you guard this? We're gonna put you to work. Here you go. I need you to guard this for me. All right. You got it? You got this for me, Missy? All right. Missy's gonna work for me. All right. You got it? Yeah. Okay. Well, she's in the guarding mode. She's gonna guard that ball for us. You on post? Missy's on post, y'all. She's on post. Wendell, what's up, man? Oh, she's on post, y'all. She's waiting. Lucas says my pity follows me everywhere too. Yeah, they're like, so the Connie Corsos are really, really obsessed about making sure wherever you go, I'm checking that room out first. He's over there in the far distance. Come here, Stormy. My Rottweiler, she's more like I'll wait and see. When the threat is in her area, then she's after it. But she's more of a wait and see. She's not going to be following me around the house every time I get up. Hey, my baby. Yes, you are. It's my baby. So Shih Tzu says, man, you catch one and you'll get the fever. I know Shih Tzu. I love the fish. When I was stationed at Keyser, we used to get out on the back bay, and we were fish for those sheep's heads. And we get those terrible catfish, that we got to always throw back. I can't remember what kind of catfish they were, but they're not edible. But we had a blast. Now the sheep's head fish, those things were delicious. All Rottweilers, to be honest, probably, yeah, like her. Yeah. Do they play differently with your daughter And are they gentle? So they're both okay with my daughter. They, I don't know that there's a whole lot of difference between how they interact with my daughter. They don't, you know, my daughter plays with them, and she makes them mine. That is one thing that I make sure is established in our house, is that they respect her, because again, she could be an easy target. If she shows signs of weakness, then they can be after her. Mainly the Connie Corso, the Rottweiler. She's been around us long enough to kind of, she knows the drill. You know what I'm saying? It's the Connie Corso. He's the one that I'm more concerned about, making sure that everyone has that position as alpha over him. You know what I mean? But she's good with both of them. She's really good, and she's just naturally good with animals in general. Elle and the rat, cheeky little sod. Doodle man, the small dog ain't garden. Yeah. No, Doodle. Oh, look at that. Storm. Don't do him like that. Storm. Why you? All right. Chill, 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 chill. Yeah. Doodle man. Doodle man. She is guarding. Look at that. Look at her. She is Storm. All right, we gotta go get a toy. We gotta change the energy a little bit. Come on, guys. Let's go find a toy. Let's go find a toy. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Almost fell. Almost fell. Almost fell, guys. That didn't work. That didn't work. Oh. There we go. Now we got him on the game. No, look, she's on her post, y'all. She's serious. Look at this. Look at that. That ain't going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I told you. This dog, she knows how to do her job, yo. Look, she hasn't even tried. She know better than mess with Missy. Mackenzie says, I love watching you. Thanks, Mackenzie. Ellen the rat, she's so cute. Aw. Thabby Stevie says, hi, what's up? Thabany. Is that your name? Thabany? Absolutely no one. There you go. Perfect. Telling you, she's on her guard. That ball is not going anywhere. Do you watch The Dog Whisperer? You mean Caesar Milan? I do like watching Caesar Milan. We watched hours of Caesar Milan, my wife and I, before we got our dogs. That was one thing that we did, was like watched hours of his shows. I don't remember everything, but I do know one thing. He talks a lot about confidence, you know, being that leader for your dogs, that pack leader mentality. He's absolutely correct about that. And I'm saying the same thing, but a different way, using my own language, but I'm saying the same thing. When I say you have to make sure your dogs respect you, that's what I'm saying, is you got to be that pack leader. It's absolutely true. The moment that you don't be that pack leader is the moment that they take that spot. And you do not need a dog, the leader in your house, a big dog. You know what I mean? Absolutely no one perfect. So Doodleman says, do you watch the, oh, sorry, I read that already. TCM's photography, adorable dogs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Doodleman says, that little dog ain't guarding. Yes, she is, man. She is really guarding. She is on duty, y'all. I got to pay her some money for that. Look, she's like a bouncer. When we're done, she gonna get paid. 12th man, for the, not, well, like when it's nice outside and I'm off, yes, I try to come out here because I grew up in the country. I grew up in East Texas / West Texas. I spent like the first 9 years in East Texas, then I finished my grade school years in West Texas. But I like being outside. And when the weather's like this, oh man, it's beautiful. I mean, what is it here? It's gotta be 78, 79 degrees right now. And when I first came out here, I think it was close to 60. Beautiful weather. So, you know, you just can't pass that up, man, especially when it's been 105 degrees over the summer. You gotta be outside, man. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. I'm a part of that generation that likes to be outside. This new generation, man, they cooped up in the house. They don't come out for nothing. I kind of made a joke on one of my shorts where I made a first person shooter. You know how those games like Call of Duty, where you're like first person shooter controller, and uh, and so I made a kind of like a little parody where I was using my water hose as like the gun, like a first person shooter, and then and I had the dogs kind of chase the water, and then I said at the end of the video I was like, Call of Duty, go outside and play. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids, they don't know what it is. I mean, we need vitamin D, y'all, right? I mean, we need some sunlight. It's part of we evolved like that. We need sun. So we can't be cooped up in the house all day long, man. I didn't expect the small dog to do a good job. See, I'm telling you, right? Look at it. She has not budged. We gave her a job and she's happy. She's happy as a lark. 12th man said I was born in Texas but raised in Washington. Okay. I could not handle that Texas heat. I feel you, man. I feel you. If how long have you been watching me, 12th man? Have you watched over the June and July when I was streaming and it was 100 degrees out here and I'm crying and, you know, talking about I'm going to move, I'm going to sell it, I'm burning it all down and moving to Alaska because it was so hot. It gets that hot, y'all. My grass is finally coming back. This was beautiful sod, but the sun just scorched it. And I water every single day. That's how hot it is, y'all. I mean, it used to look like this everywhere. That, how green and lush, it used to look like that everywhere. You switch from plastic to paper? Paper, plastic, plastic. You switched over? Okay. She got to be chewing on something, y'all. What time is it for you? For me, it's 10:18. So it's 9:18. So you're an hour ahead of us, Mackenzie. He's probably thirsty, y'all. Let me get him some water. No, that bowl is dirty, boy. Come get some of this water. Wifey bought. So we've been trying to get some more bowls that are like resistant to the algae. And so wifey's gotten these plastic bowls. We're hoping that lasts a little longer. I mean, we want you guys to have the clean water, right? But boy. Oh, sorry, Mackenzie. I was just saying that we're trying to use bowls that are more resistant to algae because the bowls that we've been using, they get algae really quick. So wifey bought me some of these plastics. She bought us, or bought the dogs, these plastic bowls in hopes that they will not get algae as quickly. But it may be one of those things where you just keep buying cheap and throw them away after a while. Plus, it's a bigger bowl. They have more water to drink. I think she's thirsty too. You want some water, big girl? 4 seasons in Washington. Yeah. I wonder what does that feel like. I've never seen 4 seasons. We don't get 4 seasons here, y'all. It's summer and cooler summer. And then 1 day of winter. We get 1 or 2 days of winter, and then it's pretty much perpetual perpetual cooler and warmer summer. Luis Richards, what's going on? Lucy says, sorry I had to eat dinner. That's so weird, Lucy, to think about you eating dinner right now, because it's like 9:20 in the morning. My wife is probably getting dressed right now and getting ready for breakfast. Oh, he's had enough, y'all. He's like, I'm gonna have to chill by the pool and just lay here by the pool. Guess who's on their duty? Miss Ash. She's still on her duty, y'all. That's so weird, Lucy. But that's how it is, right? When you're in a different time zone, you have different times than other people. Do they drink the pool water? Yes, but I try to discourage that. That's why we try to keep as many water bowls around the house as possible so they don't go in there. And I actively stop them from doing it. but sometimes they still do it. And the weird thing about my pool, it doesn't hold chlorine very well, so it's usually not high chlorine that they're ingesting. It's probably okay for them to drink it, but I just don't like them to do that. In a pinch, they always have access to some water that they can drink, but I try to keep their bowls available for them. Mackenzie says, okay, you're so lucky to have a pool. Man, I'm telling you, Luis, I had to come deep, had to go deep into the pockets, pull some strings to get that pool, man. Wifey wanted it, and so I had to give it to her. What time is it for you, Mackenzie? It's 9:23 in the morning. Okay, so for us, that's why I was saying when someone's saying they're eating dinner, it's like, wow, I'm getting ready to go to breakfast. How many times do you take them on a walk? So Lucy, I used to take them almost every morning. And I have a lot of videos when I first started streaming or even creating videos. I'll take you guys on the walk with me, but it kind of was a little bit more boring, I think, just because you're just walking. It's fun to talk while I'm walking, but they're not dynamic, right? They're not playing and doing stuff. So, uh, but short answer is nowadays I don't walk them as much. I've had too many interactions with neighbors, and I've tried my best, y'all. I've tried to put service announcements on the Facebook page, like, guys, if you have a dog and your dog doesn't know how to stay within his boundaries and there is no fence, please put them on a leash. And I've had so many interactions where people were like, "Oh, I'm in the country. I could have my dog out in the front yard with no leash." And then while I'm walking my dogs, and it's always the little ones, right? Where these little ones start running into the street, and they start challenging my dogs, and I'm like, and my dogs, if they ever get the notion to say, "Look, I've had enough," your dog be dead, bruh. And so I've had enough interactions with neighbors, and when I post about it, they get irritated. I've had one guy confront me about it. He came up and like, "Hey, you didn't have to do all that." I'm like, "Listen, why didn't you have your dog on a leash in the front yard? You're in the front yard. You got a little dog. I understand it's a little dog. And I get that not everybody walks in front of your house every single day, but it's your responsibility to make sure those dogs are secure. If you're in the front yard and they can run out to the street with people are walking or walking their dogs, it's your job to make sure they're secure. So so I've had enough fights with people that I'm like, you know what, y'all, I'm just gonna stay in my backyard. The other is take them to the state park where people generally keep their dogs on leashes. Not always, but it's usually a better walking experience at the nature park. So, but that takes time to load them up and all that stuff. And you know how it is. So that's why I do appreciate them kind of, getting the exercise out with each other in the backyard. So Tammy says pools are expensive but worth it. Yeah, I mean, I think so. Right now, Tammy, though, I'm feeling really like some type of way because I spend a lot for the pool and we hire somebody to come clean it. And I don't like spending that kind of money, but it's just too much work for me. It is too much work and we don't use it as much. But now the closer that we get to retirement, the more we probably use it more. And maybe I'll start feeling different later. But now I feel like, man, I'm just throwing money in that thing. I'm not gonna lie, Tammy. But when we do get in it, it's fun. When family's over and we're having a great time, oh, it's loads of fun. It's loads. When both my kids are here, my sister-in-law, other family, my parents, whatever, we just have a blast. And we'll put our speaker. So the shop, I have like a whole bunch of stuff. I got like speakers and televisions and stuff like that. So we just make it into like especially during like holidays or whatever. It can be fun. McKinsey says for me it's 10:24. Oh, okay. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Isidro Rodriguez. Good morning. Love your Rottweiler. She reminds me of my boy Oso. Oso is bear in Spanish. She's gorgeous. Thank you. Doodle Man, have you heard that they can get high from licking a certain type of frog? It's interesting. Ooh. Where is it native to though? Oh, Louis, you scared me. I sued, but you said subbed. Thank you. I'd rather be subbed instead of sued. Thank you, Louise. Where's all these bees coming from? Oh, yeah, y'all. It annoys me to have neighbors confront me after I'm trying to tell them it is. I mean, it's not that hard, guys, right? It's not hard to visualize if your dog has access to the front yard. People are going to be walking by, and if they're walking by and your dog doesn't know how to stop or doesn't know how to stay. What is this? I bet my dog just bit my. I wonder if this is part of my sprinkler head. That's one thing he does. He likes to bite my sprinkler heads, and that's super annoying. And that could be some of the reasons why I have some of these dead spots, because probably he's been biting my sprinkler heads up. So now I got to go through and check. I got to go check which one's is broken now. Come on, guys, let's go over here. Let's go play. Look at Missy, y'all. She has not budged. Louis Rich says, sorry, no worries. It's funny, though. God bless you, bro. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, Isidro. Thanks for hanging out with us. Look at Missy, y'all. She is still on her job. She's like, you can't get me to budge off of that. Where did my Roddy go? Stormy. Come on, baby. Watch. I think he's going to attack her as soon as he gets close. I knew it. Rainy Bop. Rainy Bop. Ooh. I'll tell you guys, we have so many nicknames for our dogs. And they respond to them all. Actually, I'm gonna tell you what. So sometimes they respond to the other dogs' names because they feel like if I call one dog, it's usually for something positive. So if I say Storm, they all come running. If I say Rain, they all come running. And I'm like, I didn't call your name. I called Storm. Little dog understood the assignment. Yes, she did. Look at that. She has not budged. Oh man, it's so cute. Hey, you got to kill two birds with one stone. She's in the mode of guarding her bone. I'm like, look, you guard that plus the plastic toy there from Storm. Yeah, man. Look at that dog, I guess. Tell you what though, y'all. You know what I'm thinking about some coffee right now. I could use a good cup of Joe. Probably want to take my wife to a restaurant where we can eat outside because you just cannot pass up on the weather like this, y'all. Days that are like this, you need to be outside enjoying it. Well, at least that's my opinion. Other people don't like being outside, but I love being outside. Glad to see peaceful people on this earth. Continue to bless. Hey, Frey Kyle, thank you so much for saying that. So I get that sometimes I'll flip through YouTube and I'm watching some of these people live stream and I'm just like, they're either just laced with profanity or it's mildly sexualized. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. You know, you'll see some young girl or whatever sitting there doing absolutely nothing, and 2,000 people watching. 2,000 people watching because it's a female and she's scantily clad or doesn't have very much clothes on. But hey, man, sex sells, right? I'm like, can we just have some wholesome TV, something to watch that's some dogs and so thank you for saying that, Frey Call. That's all I'm trying to say. Thank you for saying that. Nikit, what's going on? Can pit bull fight a leopard? Say, we gotta save all those pit bull questions for my cousin, y'all. I'm telling you, I know next to nothing, but my suspicion is that a leopard would be so fast that a pit bull can't keep up with it. 12th man, little dog, definitely getting her vitamin. Yes, she is. She's loving it. She's loving it. And she's got a job too, yo. Mackenzie's got a heart. Yeah, this generation is something else, man. Yeah, I know. It's just like, gosh, what is going on? I mean, I think the first time I even seen her live, I was watching some lady. She has like, she has an accent, so I don't know if she's from America. But she was wearing this little scant little short little dress. She was sitting in a chair with a short dress on, right? So imagine someone sitting here, and you were looking at her legs, right? That was what she was, where the camera was, and she kept adjusting her little dress, whatever. Thousands of people watching that, man, thousands, and she ain't said nothing. She's like, oh yeah, I like doing artwork, and Yeah, I take pictures on Instagram. 2,000 people watching that, man. Maybe I could put my dog. Maybe I could put a skirt on her. I'll put a skirt on her. I'll put a thong on him, and let's see if I can get some attention. You think that'll work, y'all? Put a thong on my dog. I wouldn't humiliate my dog like that, but right, big boy? Yeah, that's right. We ain't doing that. We a big dog. We boy dogs. We're not wearing no thong. Luis, I have 3 dogs. So you saw all 3 of them, and that's all the animals I have in the house. We did have a bird. My daughter had a parakeet, and we lost him recently. And we never had cats. Never had cats. My daughter wants a cat, but I'm just afraid that my dog won't really accept the cats. What you got, girl? What you got? You trying to stay in the shade? She's trying to stay in the shade. Here, let's take this. Come on. Come on. Can we go over here? Come on. Woo. Woo. Fluffy dog toys are the best. My boy also used to love that shark too. Yeah, this is like, they used to be their favorite toy. I even did a video like this. I was basically doing this. Shark bite! Because they love this toy so much. And this one lasts a long time, actually. Indestructible, but it did last a while. He's checking to make sure he's not getting in Missy's territory. Ugh. Xavier, thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, so yeah, later I'm going fishing. All right, man. Xavier, thanks for hanging out and chilling with us. Gotta go to sleep. Good night. All right, Doodle Man. Thanks for have fun. Have a good day tomorrow when you wake up. Thanks for hanging out with us. We enjoyed the interaction. It's been fun. 12th man, he walked away. He said, "You're not with me in a thong." I know it, but we try to get 2,000 people to watch like those young ladies from the exotic young ladies do. The maintenance on the pool is expensive. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. So the company that we hired does the chemicals and the maintenance right now. So it's not too bad, but it's a monthly cost. Now, if I were to do it myself, I had the time to do it myself, which is, it'd be a little cheaper. But like I said earlier, my pool just doesn't hold chlorine very well, and chlorine can be expensive. The granulated stuff is like, I don't know, $150, $200 for a big bag of it, and I can go through that in a month or two. So, but yeah. I want a nugget says I'm going to go fishing later, so I might go. Yeah, okay, yeah, everybody's going fishing, man. I feel like I'm left out here. I need to go grab me a fishing rod. Gosh, man, everybody's having a good time on the lake. Shake, shake, shake. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. He's full of energy today, y'all. He's got so much energy. Rich says my golden got attacked by one of those corsos. Oh, I hope your dog's okay, man. The babies. Betty Spaghetti said the babies. Louis says, how old are you? I'm in my 40s, early 40s, my friend. Got a grown kid and one still at home. I want a nugget. Says I might not because my uncle's saying some weird stuff. Oh, make sure uncle's doing right before you get on the boat with Unc. My dad used to spend almost $1,000 a month for the pool cleaning. Yeah, no, it's way too expensive. No, we're not talking about $1,000 a month. That's ridiculous. But y'all, maybe I should put a thong on him, y'all. You think a thong would work good? He's got the hips for it. I'll get 1,000 views. Oh man. Oh yeah. I'm going to go with my grandma and grandpa. Oh, hey, look, I want a nugget. Let me just tell you this real quick. Cherish those moments with your grandparents. Those fishing moments. Ask all the questions you can about what it was like when your grandparents were younger. Record it. I know you got a phone. Record that stuff, okay? I want you to go home, or when you hang out with your grandma, I want you to ask her a bunch of questions. Just say, hey, grandma, what was it like when you were a kid? Rain went into the house, and I want you to record that, and just save it in the cloud, so you have it when you get my age, and you're gonna be looking back, and you're gonna be saying, man, I wish I'd asked my grandma all those questions about how was life. And oh, one more thing. This is what I want you to do. I want you to ask her what is her favorite recipe, or whatever you like that she cooks, and I want you to ask her to explain it, and you videotape the whole thing. I don't care if you cook it or you don't cook it. Just get the recipe and put it on the cloud. And when you get older, I want you to look back, and you're gonna thank me for doing that. You don't miss them until they're gone. So yeah. Frey Kyle says, "Yo, dog ever peed or pooped on the cement?" They don't generally poop on the concrete. I'm trying to think if they've ever done it before. I'm sure they've done it at least once, but for the most part, they like to be on the grass when they do their business. And as far as peeing now, my Cane Corso, he'll find something that sticks up and he'll try to mark it. He doesn't do it as much now since he's been fixed, but he will try to, like anything, like a corner here, he'll try to mark this. So yeah, he'll mark things that stand up vertically. But I think since he's been fixed, he really doesn't do it that much. Stormlicious. Stormlicious. Stormy. Ooh, this is my girl. Stormlicious. 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 This is my girl. This is my. Look at those eyes, y'all. Look at those pretty brown eyes. Does anybody know that song, Pretty Brown Eyes? By Mint Condition? So, digging is rough, Frey Kyle. And it is. I don't know the answer to that question myself. I usually just do verbal correction. Oh God, she's yanking me around. She is yanking me around. I'm in the same boat with my dogs digging, and they like to dig in that one particular spot over there by the tree. I don't know exactly. I think if you can catch them in the act, you can spray them with a water hose if they don't like that, or tap them on the shoulder, do the Cesar Millan, correction thing. But other than that, it's hard to. You got to catch them in the act. Now, if anybody knows any other way to stop your dog from digging, let me know too, because I need to know the answer to that question. I have hazel eyes. Okay. AJ Borrega. Rottweilers are my favorite type of dog. Yeah, man, they're bad, aren't they? They're awesome. These are some awesome dogs. That guy's awesome too. When they work together, they can. Hey. Nope, that was serious. Yes, I'd never seen him do that. He got mad. Wow, did y'all see that? That was the first time I actually seen him be serious with her. We may have to go inside, y'all. That was kind of weird. He keeps surprising me, y'all. This Cane Corso keeps surprising me. Every now and then he does this whole super territorial thing. I've never seen him do that with her, though. That was really interesting. And she got her feelings hurt. She walked off. I think I'm going to bring him in and put him in timeout for now. Put him in the kennels and let him eat breakfast. Oh, yeah. That's why I say it's really important with these big dogs like this. You got to maintain that. If you ever give them an inch and let them know that you're below them, they can do some damage. You got to make sure that you have control over these dogs, man. These big dogs like this. But I've never seen that. Was wild. I got to go back and watch that I don't know how that came out on the film, but I need to watch that because I don't think I could have done anything different either. I think he just told her, "Look, you're not going to have this rope." Right now, and he got personally involved. Wow. That's new. Gotta keep an eye on you, buddy. Look, Missy's still on her post, y'all. She has not left. Storm has given up. So this is like the ups and downs of having a big dog like this. So they're not necessarily always predictable. Let's see how she reacts to him now that he did that to her. Wow. So she's kind of calmed down, which is not a bad thing because she's always 100 miles an hour with him. Okay, so this is play stuff. This right here is okay. This I don't mind because they're not really biting. They're just kind of nipping. Did y'all see her go from do a backflip almost? I want to know since I have a Dalmatian breed. You know, so a lot of that she hates because he's trying to tell her he's more dominant than she is. So let me see if I can get it. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna take them in, guys. I'm gonna take them in. Hey, come here. I'm getting ready to take them in, guys, because they went from playing to just dominance, and it's getting kind of nasty. Kind of nasty. You can never have full control over an animal. There are plenty of videos that support this. Yeah, I know, but you want to have the best. I mean, you try to do what you can. I agree with you, but what I mean is that don't stop applying that pressure where you just start saying, you know, it's okay, you can do whatever you want, and they start becoming more alpha than you as the human being. That's what I mean by that. But you're right. I mean, I can't predict every single behavior that my Cane Corso will ever do and prevent them from ever doing something I don't want them to do. But I can offer correction at the right time to send the negative message that I want him to do, that I don't want him to do that. So yeah. But I never want to be like, you know, he nips at me and I let that go. You know what I mean? I'm like, look, no, you don't nip at me. That's a no-no. We're going to go, there's a punishment that comes with that. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to put them inside and I'm going to let them eat their breakfast, and I'm going to get some coffee because I'm dying for a cup of joe myself. And I'm going to relieve Missy of her duties so she can go in. She's been a trooper. And you get a treat for that, Missy. You know that? Missy, you get a treat for your hard work. You've been guarding this, and I may throw this away, guys. We'll see. We'll see how she does it because Storm is just ingesting all it. Thank you. You did a great job. Tell everybody bye. You're still working. You're still working. She's still on her grind. Look at that. Look at that. Missy told y'all to step away, yo. Missy's on her. She's on her duty. All right, guys, let's go eat. Come on, let's go inside. Let's go eat. So I'm going to do a video later on today. The toys they got from all the super chats from yesterday. We got $57 from the super chats yesterday. So I'm very, very happy. And we got 50 some odd dollars, probably more like $60 worth of toys. So thank y'all for y'all's contributions. And I know Haas didn't come today. He was the big contributor yesterday. Haas, he just blew us away with this contribution. So thank you. Big thanks to Haas for all the contributions. And yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. We'll be back. I'm going to try to stream sometime in the middle of this week coming up. I don't know which day, but I usually jump on when I get home about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And if I can't get on through the week, then I'll just see y'all Saturday morning about 8 or 9. No. Saturday mornings I've been running with a running group, so I don't start till about closer to 10, probably 10:30 Saturday morning. I'll be back. And then Sunday mornings I try to shoot a little bit earlier. But thank y'all for hanging out with us. And we will see y'all. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Thank y'all for the subs. I had several subs today. Y'all are amazing. Y'all, you don't know how much I appreciate that. My dogs appreciate that. And y'all have a beautiful Sunday, okay? Missy, you want to come get a treat for all your hard work? We're going to end up, oh, she still got a sticker. Come here. Come on, Missy. Missy, I know you don't want to leave your duty. Come here, baby. We're going to get that sticker out of her foot, too, by the way, guys. Come on. Come on, Missy. Tell them bye. Say bye, everybody.